fifth grade Musical Changemakers Program. Today we want to share with you musicians who use music to create change in society. We have been learning about musicians who were important trailblazers in their styles of music or who created a whole new type of music. We also want to share some powerful songs which have been important in working toward greater equality and a better world. Sometimes a song can be more powerful than we're talking. Lift Every Voice and Sing is one of those songs.
Lift Every Voice and Sing was a poem written in the 1900s by Devil and ACP leader James Weldon Johnson. His brother John composed the music. A choir of 500 school children from the segregated Stanton School performed the song in Jacksonville, Florida to celebrate President Abraham Lincoln's birthday. This song is important in the civil rights movement and continues to be a powered call for all of us today. Our soloist is Elijah Lobe, and Miss Tori Rhodes is our accompanist.
Be the Light was written by Franklin Willis, who is an important music educator based in Nashville, Tennessee. Mr. Willis believes strongly in the power of music to lift children up and bring them joy and to help kids to grow strong and shine no matter what their struggles might be.
Musician to win a principal position with a major symphony orchestra in the United States. Miss Jones was a child of immigrants from Barbados and grew up in Harlem, New York City. She was exceptionally talented and won a scholarship to Juilliard under the sponsorship of Duke Ellington. Classical music has been plagued by both racism and sexism over the years. Miss Jones kept trying to get symphony orchestras to hold auditions behind the screens so musicians could be judged only by their playing ability and not by their gender or race. The San Francisco Symphony was one of the first orchestras to hold auditions behind the screens.
Because of screened auditions, Elaine Jones was finally able to win a major audition, even though she had been performing as an extra substitute throughout the United States for more than 20 years. Within 2 years, there was a change in leadership in the San Francisco Symphony, and she lost her job at the San Francisco Symphony. Miss Jones continued to perform beautifully in smaller orchestras and to advocate strongly for justice black musicians in classical music. Dave's class will play a piece inspired by the symphony technique of Elaine Jones.
Liz Sorensen's class has been studying how sound and music can be used to communicate with people about the climate crisis. They learned how scientists who record sounds of nature can study about the health of an environment. They came up with a list of things you need to look at to understand the health of the earth. Then they choreographed a dance to match these elements of the natural world. They also studied a piece for cello by the young composer Daniel Crawford, A Song for a Warming Planet. Mr. Crawford hopes people will better understand what climate change means by listening to this piece. Daniel Crawford looked at data collected by the Goddard Institute for Space Studies at NASA. Each note of his piece represents 1 year, and the pitch of that note corresponds to the temperature of that year. Higher pitches would be a warmer year, and lower pitches would be a cooler year. Liz's class watched this video several times and figured out how to also show this data with movement. Here's their creation.
What do we need to protect in order to have a healthy earth? This is what our class answered. Trees. Grass. Ocean. Animals. Great Salt Lake. Plants. Flowers. Fish. People. Bees. Glaciers. Glaciers.
first person in history to have a full-time career as a solo percussionist, performing worldwide with the greatest orchestra and artists. Evelyn paved the way for orchestras globally to feature percussionists constantly when she played the first percussionist concerto in the history of proms at the Royal Albert Hall in 1992. She has won 2 Grammys, has commissioned more than 200 pieces for percussion, and has made 40 major recordings.
The amazing thing about Dame Glennie, though, is that she completely lost her hearing at the age of 13. She understands listening in a completely new way by feeling the sound vibrations through her body, and often performs with bare feet. During the pandemic, Dame Glennie was not able to tour, so she started making incredible percussion videos using the sounds she found in her kitchen. We used this as inspiration for our found sound composition. All of the small group pieces were created by the students and the connecting body percussions. Music was composed by Gunnald Keatman, one of the creators of the Orff approach to music that we use here at Rowland Hall.
Armstrong was one of the most influential artists in jazz history. Mr. Armstrong was born in the poor section of New Orleans. He was a musical prodigy, a hardworking kid who helped support his mother and sister by working every type of job there was, including going out on the street corners at night and singing for coins. At age 7, he bought his first real horn, a cornet. When Armstrong was 11 years old, juvenile court sent him to the Jones Home for Colored Waifs for firing a pistol on New Year's Eve. And unfortunately, he was able to take his first formal music lessons and played in the home brass band. After about 18 months, he was released. Louis Armstrong did not write What a Wonderful World, but his version of it became very famous. Our 5th grade lunch recess chorus will perform it today, and Piers Pearson will be the trumpet soloist.
arrangement for the beautiful old American folk hymn, Sun Don't Set in the Morning. We will hear two poems in the arrangement. First, the first is Sun Tracks by Antony who is a member of the Choctaw tribe. At the end of the piece, we will hear a section of the poem The Way to Start a Day by Bride Baylor.
Oh, that's perfect. Good.
Briley Baylor was an award-winning poet and children's book creator who spent her long life advocating for indigenous peoples and the natural world and undocumented migrants.
The track in the sun across the sky leaves its shining message, illuminating, strengthening, warming. Us who are here, showing us we are not alone. We are yet alive, and this fire, our fire, shall not die.
Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. No, sun don't set in the morning. Light shines round the world. Keep on, brother. Keep on, brother. Keep on, brother. Light shines round the world. Keep on, 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 keep on. Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. No, sun don't set in the morning. Light shines round the world. Keep on, brother. Keep on, brother. Keep on, brother. Light shines round the world. Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. No, sun don't set in the morning. Light shines round the world. Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. No, sun don't set in the morning. Light shines round the world. Sun don't set in the morning. Sun don't set in the morning. No, sun don't set in the morning. Light shines round the world.
this unhappy. You have to make a good day for it. You have to make a good world for it to live its one-day life.
And the way to start this day is by looking east at dawn, and then look east at tomorrow. You can too.
Your song will be an offering, and you'll be one more person
In one more place,
At one more time in the world.
saying hello to the sun, letting it know you are there.
Tia Carrasco's class has been studying the beautiful new book Change Sings by the young poet Amanda Gorman. This inspiring book gives children ideas of ways they can help make change for good in our world. The second graders will share their own ideas of ways they want to help the world, combined with a piece by Carl Orff called Heya, played by Colleen Thompson's class.
Or Sam Johnson's class. This is really Sam's class. They want to have full credit.
I want the world to live in peace. I want people to stop littering. I want to live in a world where everyone gets to be themselves. I want to live in a world to save the Great Salt Lake. Places are getting warmer. We need less pollution to help the earth. I want to live in a world that people don't litter. I want to live in a world where there's no pollution. I want to have the world with no pollution. I think people should treat wildlife better. I think I can change the world by using less paper bags. I want to help the world by having no pollution. Try to change the world by trying to stop war. I want to help the world by being kind. I want to change the world by helping water problems.
That was Miss Sam's class and Tia's class. Dr. Tori's class will be playing a piece by Herbie Hancock. Herbie Hancock is an icon of American music and one of the most versatile and influential musicians ever. This piece, Watermelon Man, was written in 1962 and inspired by Hancock's growing up in the hot summers of Chicago, where people would call out from their windows to the watermelon vendor as he passed by. Dr. Torrey's class watched a video where Herbie Hancock described how his own experience as a black man in the United States did not include cotton fields or chain gangs, and that the black musical experience is rich and varied and can't be contained in one small box. Quincy Jackson will be playing electric bass, and Mackenzie Ho and Milo Canal will be playing the piano.
We all learned about the Children's March or Children's Crusade in 1963. More than 1,000 students skipped classes and gathered at 6th Street Baptist Church to march to downtown Birmingham, Alabama. They were protesting segregation and peacefully marching for civil rights. As they approached police lines, hundreds were arrested and carried off to jail in paddy wagons and school buses. When hundreds more young people gathered the following day for another march, White Commissioner Bull Connor directed the local police and fire departments to use force to halt the demonstration. Images of children being hurt for protesting peacefully appeared on television and newspapers and triggered outrage throughout the world.
The crusade ended after intervention from the U.S. Department of Justice. The Children's March was crucial in changing people's minds and helped pave the way for the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Singing was very important to the power of the Civil Rights Movement. Inspired by those brave young children of Birmingham, we will sing "We Shall Overcome."